You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about something I see happening across this country. I see it in the eyes of young people who are working two, sometimes three jobs. I see it in parents who are staying up late, burning the midnight oil, trying to build something better for their families. I see it in entrepreneurs who are pouring everything they have into their dreams. And here's what troubles me. They're exhausted, they're frustrated, they're working harder than they've ever worked before, but success seems to keep slipping through their fingers like sand. Now, I know that feeling. Maybe some of you know it too. That feeling when you look at yourself in the mirror at the end of a long day and you ask yourself, am I doing enough? Why isn't this working? What am I missing? See, we've been sold this idea, this very simple, very American idea that hard work equals success. Work hard and you'll make it. Put in the hours and you'll get the results. And while there's truth in that, it's not the whole truth, because I've seen too many people work themselves to the bone and still not get where they want to go. So today, I want to talk to you about something that nobody really wants to discuss. Not your motivational speakers, not your success gurus, not even your well-meaning friends and family. I want to talk about the mistakes we make while working hard. The mistakes that actually prevent us from achieving success. The first mistake, working without direction. Let me start with a story. When I was a young community organizer in Chicago, I met a man named Marcus. Marcus was one of the hardest workers I'd ever seen. He was up at 5 in the morning, worked until midnight. He was always busy, always moving, always doing something. But here's the thing. After 2 years of watching Marcus, I realized he was no closer to his goals than when I first met him. One day, I sat down with Marcus and I asked him, "What are you working toward?" And you know what he told me? He said, "Man, I'm just trying to stay busy." Trying to make something happen, that's when it hit me. Marcus wasn't working toward anything, he was just working. And that's the first critical mistake I see people making. Working hard without clear direction. See, we live in a culture that celebrates busyness. We wear our exhaustion like a badge of honor. I'm so busy, we say. I'm hustling. But being busy and being productive are not the same thing. You can be busy going in circles. You can hustle yourself right into a dead end. I learned this lesson the hard way. When I first decided to run for the Illinois State Senate, I was everywhere. Every event, every meeting, every gathering, I was there. I was working 18-hour days, but I wasn't winning hearts and minds. You know why? Because I didn't have a clear message. I didn't have a focused strategy. I was just working. It wasn't until I sat down with some mentors who told me, "Barack, you need to know exactly what you stand for and who you're trying to reach. You can't be everything to everyone. You need direction." So here's what I want you to understand. Before you work another 16-hour day, before you sacrifice another weekend, before you pour more energy into your hustle, ask yourself, what am I actually working toward? What does success look like for me? And is what I'm doing right now moving me closer to that vision? Because if you can't answer those questions clearly, you're not working smart. You're just working. And that's a recipe for burnout, not success. The second mistake, refusing to learn and adapt. Now, here's the second mistake, and this one is particularly American in its nature. We love the idea of the rugged individual, the person who pulls themselves up by their bootstraps, who never quits, who just keeps doing the same thing over and over until they break through. But let me tell you something. Persistence without learning is just stubbornness. I see this all the time. People who are working hard at a strategy that isn't working. They're using the same approach, making the same pitch, following the same routine, and getting the same disappointing results. And instead of stopping to ask, what can I learn from this? What do I need to change? They just double down. They work even harder at the thing that's not working. Einstein supposedly said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And yet, that's exactly what so many hardworking people do. When I lost my first race for Congress in 2000, I was devastated. I had worked my tail off. I had knocked on thousands of doors. I had given it everything I had, and I lost badly. Now, I had a choice. I could tell myself, well, I just need to work harder next time, do more of the same. Or I could step back and say, what did I miss? What didn't I understand? What do I need to learn? I chose to learn. I studied that.